What's up guys, it's only been a week and there's already a ton of things to talk about and show you about the iPhone 8. Starting with an actual hands-on look at the device. It looks stunning, to be honest, in my opinion, as well as a bunch of leaks, a lot of features, actual release date, like the actual date, price points, and so much more. But first guys, it's as if I'm giving stuff away to you for free and you don't want it. The AirPods were not claimed. Guys, if you guys are going to enter my giveaways, please just check your emails, check your inbox to get these. The people that won apparently didn't want them. So for this video, I will be redrawing once again. If you guys want to win either jet black or white AirPods, leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel for a chance to win. And I'll be drawing winners about 1 week from now. I don't understand why someone would want to enter and then not pick them up. Anyways, guys, let's start with this. This video was on is on the front page of YouTube right now. This is the actual hands-on look at the iPhone 8. Now, provided by Vania Gaskin, who is becoming a very, very important player in the leaks game. I mean, this guy's getting information from all over the place, so major props to him. Now, he got a video of this, a hands-on look at a dummy model of the iPhone 8. It's not working, but this is most likely what the iPhone 8 is going to look like. It's got a polished chrome bezel, which is stainless steel around the device. And the interesting detail about the camera, there's no slope to the edges of the camera. It's just a sudden cutout, which I thought was interesting design choice. But for the glass back, that probably is going to work better because it's hard to slope glass like that and have it be durable. So you can tell a couple of those interesting things. You know, it is a vertical camera. The power button is very long here. Volume buttons remain the same. So really not all too different, but still it's nice. I mean, it's a happy medium between the regular size and the plus size models. So this is our actual first hands-on look on the iPhone 8 dummy model. And these are just some photos provided of the same model, but in a little bit higher quality, so you guys can make out some more details there. I really hope that Apple doesn't leave the stainless steel polished like that. I want them to make it in a black, kind of like a jet black color that's a little bit more resistant to scratches, something of that sort. But I think the stainless steel shining it's just too much right now. And these did leak earlier last week. These are the molds for the iPhone 8, the iPhone 7s, and iPhone 7s Plus, basically confirming that those devices are still happening. I mean, nobody said that they weren't, but this shows them alongside the iPhone 8. So we've got the vertical camera cut out there, basically, so it will cut out the entire shape. I don't see why the camera is raised here, as that's going to be a separate component, but that does show that that is going to be there. The power button, it's not really known what's going to be going on there based on this mold, but Vania Gaskin is very confident, 99%, that the fingerprint sensor is not going to be on the back of the phone. Thank goodness. That was a terrible design choice. I would hate to see that happen, but yeah, that is not going to be happening. And there have been some case leaks from a third party, so showing us what the iPhone 8 case is going to look like, but more importantly, how this thing is going to stack up in size compared to the iPhone 7s and 7s Plus. And like I said, it's a happy medium between them, kind of sort of in the middle size-wise. So it is a little bit wider than the standard iPhone 7 size, by 3-4 millimeters, but still very, very easy looking to hold. It's going to be a very comfortable phone, despite the fact that it's not going to have many bezels. It's going to be a little bit thicker, but size-wise, it'll be, I think, very comfortable. Also, earlier today, this just leaked, so these cases, also of the iPhone 8, seems like manufacturers are getting early CAD models from Apple to make these cases, or they're just guessing, it's unknown, but this is basically the rough shape of the iPhone 8. What's more interesting about this one is that they actually compared to the lens on the iPhone 7 Plus, and it's bigger. The iPhone 7 Plus lens is quite big, sticks out, and this one is going to be even bigger. This is probably for the AR, VR capabilities for the headset. You're going to need a really big camera lens there. It's probably going to be the most powerful, most capable camera ever, of course, for Apple, and I'm just kind of curious what kind of improvements they can have here with this camera, since it's going to be bigger. Might they include a 4K 60 frames per second sensor, like my Panasonic GH5? I think that would be really neat. Better night mode. You know, what kind of features would you guys want to see in the camera? Let me know down below in the description. But the camera is going to be bigger on the iPhone 8. And Vania did also provide these schematics. I don't know really where he got them from, but they show more in-depth look at the actual measurements of the iPhone 8. So we've got 4 millimeters wider, like I said before. I don't think that'll really make an impact on the usability. It'll be more comfortable than the 7 Plus, but not as much as a 7. But of course, the screen size I think will make up for any extra width. And in my last video, I kind of talked about what Apple's going to do with the top portion of the iPhone 8. At one point, people thought that there would be nothing there. Some people thought that there would just be a cutouts for the earpiece, but in more recent news, we've learned that Apple's sort of going to have little cutouts going around all these sensors. And this latest component leaks seems to support that. Provided by Vania Gaskin once again. Like I said, he's becoming a major player in the iPhone rumors game. This one actually shows all of those sensors. We've got an iris scanner, possibly a more powerful 3D camera sizing. It's a little bit bigger of a hole, and sensors in there in a black strip. So, just like Vania said, this is probably what it's going to look like. It'll be a little black strip, and then Apple's going to use the little side panels to show status bar information. It'll probably blend in with that portion up top, and this is most likely what it's going to look like. So I just thought this was interesting, supporting the theory that the screen will kind of go around the sensors because it is an OLED and it can do that now. And I know you guys are going to love this. I personally love it because every single year it seems that the Chinese, the manufacturers of clones, seem to get their own idea and they want to beat Apple to the punch of releasing the iPhone 8 even before Apple does it. So we've got our own iPhone 8 clones this year, and this is what they look like. It's like they didn't read the most recent rumors, or they were so far into production of these clones that they decided not to change these little things. But the fingerprint sensor is there on the back, smack dab in the middle, right underneath the Apple logo, and it looks pretty ugly. I mean, it would probably be more comfortable to use than the Samsung Galaxy S8 if this was what the real thing was going to be, but still, it's sort of like an eyesore sitting there in the back, hopefully. And with the most recent news, like I said, this was not how it's going to look like, but I just thought it was really funny how the Chinese have cloned the rumors and gave us this. On the front of the device, we've got a squared screen, so it doesn't really wrap around any of the corners like rumored, but it is a bigger screen. I mean, even if Apple didn't give us a full-featured screen display, this is still better than what we have. The bezels are thinner, slimmer. It looks like a very modern and sleek device. So I would honestly even be happy with a screen ratio like this. But let's hope Apple goes all out and goes all the way around, sort of like the Infinity display on the Galaxy S8. So once I get my hands on these clones, these replicas, I'll be sure to do a full review. Hopefully I can do that for you soon. After seeing these clones, I thought I'd show you guys some iPhone eye bleach, and these are the latest iPhone 8 concept renders from Apple Eye Designer. I've shown you some of his stuff in the past. Great stuff. Go follow him on Instagram if you guys want to stay updated on his latest renders. But this one in particular, I think it looks stunning. This is based on all of the leaked CAD files, all of the measurements, and in the best way possible, this is what Apple's design is going to look like. I love it. It looks sleek, clean, it does the job, it follows Apple's design principles. So personally, I do like it. The vertical cameras will take some getting used to, just like the horizontal cameras on the 7 Plus took some getting used to. We didn't really know if that's what it was going to be like. Everyone was saying it was ugly, but eventually we're using it. It's in our pockets now and everyone's used to it. Just like this, it's going to take some getting used to. So we've got some precise prices for the iPhone 8. I think you guys are going to like this news, but before I get into that, I just wanted to share something from a different source that's saying another reason why the iPhone 8 will cost over $1,000 is because of issues with the OLED panel and the 3D touch display. So this is essentially a problem because OLED is a very fragile technology. LCD, you can press on it. It's a little bit more resilient to force, but organic LED displays, they are more fragile. So there's a new process that must be put into place in order to protect and reinforce the organic LED display, which includes a layer of glass below and above this panel. So because of this, this is going to raise the price 2.5 times more than a standard display just because of this little change right here, implementing 3D touch with an organic LED display. But Apple doesn't want to skimp on that. They would rather raise the price of the iPhone than not include 3D touch on the new iPhone, of course. So you can't go backwards with features on new iPhones. Now, the exact price of the iPhone 8 was estimated by a UBS analyst. So he's saying it'll start at about $870 for an unknown storage. So he says it could be $128, but it will jump into $1,000 territory at $1,070 for the 256 gigabyte model. So basically it will start below $1,000 at $870 and jump to $1,070, $200 for 100 gigabyte storage. I personally think this guy's wrong, and so does everybody else. Makatakara, Ming-Chi Ko, everyone's saying it'll start at over $1,000. But hey, it's good to think positive once in a while. Now, an exact date for the iPhone 8 keynote has been provided. September 17th is going to be the announcement date, and then September 25th will be the street release date. This is coming from Vanya Geskin based on some news he received. So some Apple Care advisors and leaders have received an email from Apple saying that there will be an Apple Care blackout date starting September 17th and going well off into November. Now, he's saying this is probably related to the iPhone 8 release, but he's not 100% sure. Just thought it was interesting, a theory as to the actual release date of the iPhone 8 starting September 17th. It's very close to in the past, so I wouldn't put it past him that this will be the actual date, but we'll have to see. The closer we get to it, usually we do get the exact date. All right, guys, so there it is, the latest on the iPhone 8. A lot of great stuff. I'm just really excited about the first iPhone 8 clones, unboxing them, using them before the real deal is even out, so I'll keep an eye out for that. But anyways, thanks for watching. That's the latest on the iPhone 8. Actually, a lot of rumors ramping up right now, so these videos might be coming more frequently based on what's going on right now in the news. And anyways, guys, if you want to win those, please, I'm begging you, please check your emails, your inboxes when you do win them. I mean, if you're going to draw for them, please come back for the video checking to see if you want them. Anyways, guys, peace.